How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm talking to you from London, from the great Wyndham Theatre. The Wyndham Theatre in London is considered one of the great classic theatres of all the world, and I feel very proud to be performing here, and I've been performing here for weeks and weeks with the support of the English population who are packing the house every day for me, and I am touched and moved and thrilled and delighted to be here, and I keep reading all the press that I'm reading every day about what's happening in New York, and I see again and again different times when the Bush family, the older Bush and his brother Jeb Bush keep coming. They talk to the president, and the president greets them so friendly and warm, and they keep coming back to him in a kind of a brotherly, friendly, warm, friendly attitude. What is this great greeting between them when he is doing such a hypocritical thing to them? Why would you come to cater to a man who spends all his time demeaning and attacking and abusing the ex-president, the one whom he followed into the White House? He calls Bush every crude, sick name whenever he pleases. No matter what goes wrong, it's Bush's fault. And he keeps attacking and abusing Bush every chance he gets for every reason he could think of. If the economy goes wrong, it's Bush's fault 3 years later. While he can't make any progress with the economy in any direction, in direct contradiction to what he promised when he was running for office. When he was running for office, he said there'll be never lower than an 8% of unemployment figure. And it's never even close to 8%. It's always been 9.5% and 10%, and now it's 8.5%. And he was supposed to fix the whole problem of unemployment. That was supposed to be for the first year. The second year, the whole problem would be solved. So far, he's accomplished nothing in that direction. And he keeps blaming Bush for it. It's as if you went to a doctor who told you that he could take care of your problem and he'll straighten out whatever is ailing you in an hour, in a day, in a month. And 3 years later, you're still as sick or even sicker than you was when you came to me. You said, it's the other doctor's fault. But you're supposed to be a doctor. It's supposed to be your job to cure the person. Does a doctor give you an excuse that you came here when you were sick? Everybody comes to a doctor when they're sick. His job is to turn you into a healthy person. Healthy people don't come to a doctor. It's his job to cure you. And that's why he takes the job. If he knew he couldn't cure anything and he couldn't solve any problem, he had no business running for the office or claiming all these fantastic promises that he had in the first place. Now the Bush family comes and talks to him like he's a friend. Would a friend abuse the president before him in such an ugly, disgusting way every day, the way he does? And the ex-president, in my opinion, is making a fool out of himself. Here he was, a great president. If he wasn't great, he was at least effective. If he wasn't effective, this president wouldn't be using all his methods and all his approaches to so many policies that he followed. He claimed he would change the policy in Guantanamo Bay and throughout Guantanamo Bay, and he kept it. He claimed he wouldn't continue the war in Iraq, and he continued it. He claimed that the Patriot Act is unnecessary, and it's unpatriotic, and it's unconstitutional, and he used it to catch bin Laden. All the equipment that he used to catch bin Laden started with Bush, and everything that he maintained in his policies that were at all effective all came from Bush. And he gives him no credit for anything he does and keeps attacking him in direct contradiction to the whole history of our country. It's always been traditional never to attack the previous president, and for the previous president never attack the new president. So Bush holds up his end of the traditional bargain, while this one contradicts it every day and keeps abusing him every day. This man has no pride, no shame, no guilt. And he's a bundle of contradictions and lies and has no conscience about how he attacks Bush. And Bush maintains the tradition. It's as if somebody punches you in the mouth. It's not nice to get into a fight with a person. But if a guy punches you in the mouth, don't you hit him back? It's not nice to attack the new president. But is the new president right to attack you? And if he does, are you supposed to maintain your tradition while he abuses the tradition? What Bush is doing is stupid. For a bright man, he's doing a stupid thing. Instead of being catered to in the White House and acting like he's your friend, Bush's father and Bush's brother should come to the house and tell him off and abuse him and tell him you're a lowlife for your behavior against my brother. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself and walk out of the house and never talk to him again. They should take my advice, and I hope they're listening. If they don't take my advice, it should be their own advice, and they should think of it themselves. And once and for all, Stay away from this guy, and if you come near him, tell him what you think of him, that what he's doing is disgusting and he ought to be ashamed of himself. Thank you.